I didn't really want to do like crazy, nasty porn. I mean, it's all nasty, but it was absolutely all about the money then.
Crystal Bassette is a dedicated wife, mother and pastor, but less than 3 years ago she was working as a porn star. As a single mum, she moved to Hollywood with her young son and started stripping to earn money. But the cost of living in LA turned her to porn.
When I spoke to the agent, he was like, oh, you can make $30,000 in a month. So I was thinking, oh wow, I can do this for a month and be done with it. My first shoot, I remember after the scene, I sat in the shower for about 2 hours crying. About a month went by and then I ended up going back to it again. And that's when I was like, you know, the only way I'm gonna be able to numb myself is through taking pain medicine and drinking alcohol to get through a scene. I was making about $20,000 to $30,000 a month. I wouldn't walk outside my house without showing cleavage, having a belly shirt on, high heels. I constantly had to keep up this image of being this fake plastic Barbie doll. I had a house in Malibu. I had a nightclub. I had 7 cars. Yeah, I had a Ferrari, 2 Escalades. I mean, it was crazy. The amount of money that I used to blow at the mall a week would probably, like, I look back now, I was like, what? I was dumb. I was recognized everywhere, and I realized how big the adult world is.
Despite appearing in over 100 porn films, Crystal has always had the support of her family.
My family was good with it. Both my mom and my dad were disappointed with me at one point, but my dad was very disappointed in me. He's a truck driver, and he had a break room, and there was a magazine there, and it was opened up to his daughter in a magazine, naked. And that was his introduction of me to the adult industry. So that was a bad day.
In May 2014, Crystal was involved in a car crash, receiving a DWI as a result. It was then that she realised something needed to change. She attended her sister's church where she met a pastor who helped her turn away from her life in the industry for good.
You know, parents react out of fear. You text your kids, and if they're not texting you right back, you're freaking out. Oh my goodness, they're dead. You know, the house is burning down. The squirrels mauled them. You know, I'm one of those parents. I freak. The world has become so evil that fear is set in us so big.
After you get saved and you know there's something wrong and something that you don't want to do, I haven't gone back since. I never will.
I got bullied a lot a while ago, and I mean, people still bring it up now. They're like, oh, I watched your mom last night, and I was like, oh, okay. I tend to just throw it off to the side. It doesn't really bother me that much anymore. She did it because she wanted to support me and everything.
Crystal's visit to the church turned out to be a fateful one, as she met her future husband and co-pastor, David, there.
It's love at first sight. I mean, we were attracted to each other right away. I loved the fact that he was a true man of God. That was such a huge attraction for me.
I think one of my biggest things was seeing her strength. She's a very strong woman, and that definitely attracted me to her. What I would like people to take away from us is, number one, that God can forgive you no matter the past you come from. In this day and age, I hope it encourages everybody else to do the same.
Reflecting now, Crystal thinks she knows what first led her into the porn industry.
I was sexually abused when I was a child by 2 different people. I was about 5 years old the first time. I would say the sexual abuse lasted for a couple months. And the other time it happened, I was probably 7. I went through a few years of therapy and stuff and started realizing why I was choosing the life that I did. being a porn star and then becoming a pastor. It's like, I'm not worried about my outlook appearance. I'm not worried about money. Now I'm worried about helping people. I can't focus on one thing that I regretted, like, you know, I regret doing that scene or I regret doing that scene. Because I look back at my past now and, you know, I can't say that I really regret anything because it's made me who I am today.